What is up, y'all? Dylan back here. Oh, finally. I'm glad to be out of the doctor's office and got my blood test done. I'm hungry. I got some breakfast at McDonald's, but that's not the point of this video. There's two main points in this video, but I will mention something briefly. Hang on. Hang on. Let me respond to this text. Alright. I just want to mention briefly that the Braves are not playing well right now. They are frustrating to watch. But the good news is they still got the best record in the National League, and they're still 10 games up in the NL East. But the Braves have got to get hot again. They've got to get hot again. And hopefully they eventually will. But that's not the main point of this video. But yeah, I just wanted to briefly mention the Braves. Just wanted to briefly mention them. They start a 3-game series against the Milwaukee Brewers at home tonight. So hopefully the Braves can win that. They did take 2 out of 3 from the Brewers in Milwaukee last week. And so hopefully they can at least take 2 out of 3 from them in Atlanta. So I just wanted to mention the Braves briefly. So now, the main topic of this video, well, technically it's two, but it's the same sport. It's almost football season, y'all. It is almost football season. And so, in this video, like I said, football season is just around the corner, especially the high school football season. But in this video, I'm going to talk about first the Tennessee Vols, the Tennessee Volunteers, and then the Falcons. So the Falcons. Oh yeah, one of my favorite things at McDonald's. Sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle. One of my favorite breakfast items. Also, one of my favorite breakfast items, hash browns. So, and of course, I had to get a sweet tea. So, I believe, I think next week, I believe it's next week, Tennessee starts fall camp. I know the Falcons have already started training camp, but I'll get to them. First, I'm going to talk about Tennessee. It should be an exciting year for the Tennessee Volunteers. I know they lost some key pieces, like the quarterback and 2 wide receivers. But at the same time, we also got a lot of experience back. But yeah, Hendon Hooker may be gone, but we still got Joe Milton. And I'm excited about Joe Milton this year. Because not only does he got the biggest and strongest arm in all of college football, he's got the talent and potential to be one of, if not the best quarterback in all of college football this season. And, not to mention, another thing that will push him is the fact that he's got Nico behind him. You know, the highly rated 5-star that Tennessee got from California. But yeah, all the running backs are back. You know, Jabari Small, Jalen Wright, Dylan Sampson, and so all the running backs are back, and including the addition of course we had 3 more running backs come in. Cedric Tillman, just wide receivers. Cedric Tillman, Jalen Hire are gone, but we still got Brew McCoy, we still got Ramel Keaton. We also got a transfer in Dante Thornton from Oregon. Got him from the transfer portal. Yeah. There is a couple areas of concern for me on offense. That's the offensive line and tight ends. Tight ends, because we only got 3 tight ends, scholarship tight ends on the roster, including a transfer that we got from UC Davis in McCollin Castles. And offensive line, 3 starters are back, but the 2 starters that are gone were our best linemen. And so, yeah, those are my 3 areas of concern on offense. But you know, but I'm sure they know what to do. You know, they know what they got to do to be good. Defensively, Tennessee should be improved. Not because of what they got coming back, but because of who they brought in. They did bring in a couple transfers, but they also brought in some highly talented recruits, especially in the secondary. Because while they didn't in terms of points allowed, they weren't bad. They just gave up a whole lot of yards. Although, at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is what the score is. And so, the run defense last year was actually really good. It was the pass defense that was pretty bad. And so, obviously, they're trying to correct that with the transfers and the recruits that they brought in. So they're trying to correct that. But yeah, look, I'm excited about Tennessee this year. Look, obviously, I hope Tennessee wins every game. Although, I know they're probably not going to, because they do play Alabama, they do play Georgia, and they do got some tough games on the schedule. It's like, look, Florida's not expected to be good, but Tennessee still has to go down to the swamp, you know, and play them. And no matter how bad Florida is, that is always a tough place to play. Always. look, going down to Gainesville, Florida, to play the Gators is always a tough place to play, even when Florida's bad. And not to mention, the Florida game is a night game, so that doesn't make it any easier. But yeah, Tennessee. We'll see what happens on September the 2nd when Tennessee opens up the season in a neutral site game. And I put neutral in parentheses because while the game is in Nashville at Nissan Stadium, it's still technically going to be a home game for Tennessee. Because there's still going to be a lot of orange in the crowd. Tennessee's still going to be wearing their home uniforms. The field's still going to be painted. The field's still going to be painted like a Tennessee home game. And so, yeah, it's a neutral site game. But yeah, Tennessee will open up against Virginia, who was not very good last year, and they're not predicted to be good this year. Their season did end prematurely. Last year, Virginia's season did sadly end prematurely due to some sad circumstances off the field. And so, yeah. But, like I said, Tennessee should still win that game. Still. Alright, look. We all remember what happened when Tennessee played Georgia State in 2019. Alright? Look, anything can happen. Tennessee should win. But can't get cocky. Anything can happen. So, that's all I got to say about Tennessee. And before I talk about the Falcons, I need to take a bite of this. Oh, it's good. Oh, it's so good. Alright, now, on to the Falcons. Like I mentioned earlier, the Falcons started training camp the other day. You know, while I mention that, while I'm thinking about it, I got something to address. Look, some of you Falcon fans who are rooting, let me rephrase that. Some of you Falcons fans who want Desmond Ridder to fail because he's not the one you want at quarterback, you're not real fans at all. A real fan would support his team no matter who's starting at quarterback. Now, Slida, David, damn. Sorry. Sorry. As I was saying, David Slida, now, he's not a big fan of Desmond Ridder being the starter, but his reason for it is understandable. He has said multiple times that, look, he doesn't want Ridder to fail. He hopes Ridder plays well and wins his games. But his reasoning for not being a fan of Desmond Ridder being a starter is simply because he hasn't seen enough of him. And you know, I completely understand that. I completely understand. Desmond Ritter's only started 4 games. Now, he's improved in all those 4. He's improved in all those 4 games. And I completely understand wanting to see more from him. I get that. I get that. But to you Falcons fans who want him to fail simply because he's not the one you want at quarterback, you're not real fans at all. You want Desmond Ridder to fail and this team to lose just to say that you are right. And because of that, in my opinion, you clowns are not real fans. Look, if you're not a fan of Ridder simply because you just haven't seen enough of him, you want to see more, okay, fine. I understand that. I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem with the fake fans who want him to fail. Those are the ones I have a problem with. Look, and so I understand David's reasoning for Desmond Ridder. Let's see. I've heard Mad Mike. I've heard Mad Mike praise Ridder. I know Smitty, Sports Machine, is rooting for Ridder. And every other Falcons fan and Falcons YouTube channel I'm subscribed to. I mean, just yesterday on the Falcoholic, Kevin Knight and Agnon were addressing the fake fans on Twitter. No, and I am not caught. And I don't care what Elon Musk renames Twitter. I'm still calling it Twitter. And so, yesterday on the Falcoholic YouTube page, Kevin Knight and Agnon were going off about the fans complaining to him on Twitter about Ridder. And I don't blame them. And to reiterate and to repeat what former Falcons running back Jamal Anderson said on Twitter yesterday, it's training camp. It's practice. Relax. And I completely agree with Jamal Anderson. So, sorry, I know I went on a mini rant. I know that I apologize for that, but that was something I wanted to get off my chest real quick. So, as far as the team goes, I'm excited. This is the first time that I've been excited about a Falcons football season in a while. Now, do I think the Falcons will be the best team in the NFL? No, I do not. But I do think that the Falcons can absolutely win a division, considering the NFC South is the weakest division in the league. Like I said, I don't think the Falcons will have the best record at the end of the regular season. I hope the Falcons win every game, but I know they won't. But I know that realistically they won't. They're not going to win every game. As much as I want them to, they're not. Let's be realistic. They're not. And so, but yeah. Yeah, I'm excited to watch Desmond Ridder. I'm excited, to see Kyle Pitts, Drake London. I'm especially excited to watch Bijan Robinson. Man, I cannot wait to watch him. The defense should be improved. Because, we signed all those guys. We signed all those defensive players in free agency. David Onyemata. Excuse me. Once we signed David Onyemata, Calais Campbell, Caden Ellis, Jesse Bates. We re-signed Lorenzo Carter. And just the rookies we drafted in the draft. Like I said, Bijan Robinson, Clark Phillips, a rookie cornerback from Utah, who by the way made a hell of an interception in training camp yesterday. Went one-on-one with Drake London and made a hell of an interception. Yeah, I know some idiots on Twitter is like, the Desmond Ridder throw the ball. It didn't look like a good pass. Look, who cares? Clark Phillips made a hell of a play. Sometimes, when a quarterback throws an interception, sometimes all it was just a hell of a play by the defensive player. Oh, yeah. All right, what was I saying? Oh yeah, rookies. Bijan Robinson, Clark Phillips. Hang on. Yeah. Bijan Robinson, Clark Phillips, Matthew Bergeron, and Zach Harrison, and I don't remember the others. So, but yeah. Oh, well, Kyle Pitts is back. I know he's not a rookie, but he's back. Oh, not to mention, new defense coordinator, Ryan Nielsen. Because, we got him from the Saints. Which, by the way, I still think it's funny that Saints fans were pissed off about the Falcons hiring Ryan Nielsen. I still think that's funny. Look, when the Falcons hired Ryan Nielsen, of course, don't Saints fans will probably deny it now, but they were pissed off about it. By the way, Saints fans have. There's no fan base in the NFL I hate more than Saints fans. Oh God, the Saints fans on Twitter. Oh God, they make every excuse in the book. But I digress. And so yeah. Oh, not to mention, this now just popped into my head. Not to mention, see, the Falcons had a lot of money to spend in cap space this past offseason. Or, this offseason. Next offseason, from what I've read and heard, the Falcons are going to have even more money to spend. And so the future is looking bright. And so, but yeah, training camp just started. I believe the first preseason game will be against the Miami Dolphins, and that will be, I think, in a couple weeks. And then the first game of the regular season, week 1, will be September 10th, when the Falcons will open up at home against the Carolina Panthers. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait for this season. I have not been this excited about the Falcons in a while. Because look, it's been 5 straight. We haven't been to the playoffs in 5 years. We've had 5 straight losing seasons. And it's been a frustrating 5 years. It is time for the Falcons to get back into the playoffs. It's time. It's been too long. It is time. Now, will they make it to the Super Bowl and win it? Probably not. But if you get into the playoffs, anything is possible. But the Falcons have got to get back into the playoffs. That's where it starts. So please, it's been a frustrating 5 years. The Falcons need to be a playoff team again. And so, before I end this video, please subscribe. I don't know why I'm still banging on the table. Alright, before I end this video, please subscribe to the channel if you are new. Hit that like button and notification bell. Share this video and my channel out to your social media outlets. Please help my channel in any way you can. Hit me up on Twitter at Dylan Blurton. I will put my Twitter handle in the description. What else? Yeah, I hope y'all have a good day. And yeah, that's it. So, y'all have a good day, guys. And I will see you in the next one.